I'm J.D. Cannon. I do afternoons at WFMS 95.5 FM, and I've also been the music director there for 30 plus years. I'm almost, don't like to get into how many years it's been, but it's been a good run. And I want to chat a little bit about Clint Black because he's going to be appearing at Cruise Hall on November 6th, and I can't think of a better venue to see him at. He's such a prolific songwriter as well as entertainer. A lot of folks don't know he's a master harmonica player, and he can get behind the drums and play with the best of them too. Head after head after head back in 1989. He was part of what we call the class of '89. He came along the same time as Garth Brooks and Alan Jackson. He was part of that big explosion that made country music so popular through the 90s. 5 number ones on his debut album, Killin' Time. He sold 3 million copies of that. And then after about 10 years, he kind of gave that up. He gave up the career at RCA. He could still be at RCA, I think, cranking out the albums like a George Strait or an Alan Jackson. But he decided to kind of go in a different direction. I think this is going to be more intimate. Through the years, Clint has started playing smaller venues, and I think that's great because Clint's at his best. He used to always, during his arena shows, he would take his guitar, he'd go sit down at the bottom of the stage, the band would take a break, and he would just sit there and do the acoustic thing, play the harmonica a little bit, and he's the master. He could be doing a one-man show. We don't need the band. Just bring Clinton and his stool up. It wouldn't be a bad thing if Lisa came along and sang with him a little bit and provided some eye candy. But I think it's just going to be as it's billed in the program, an evening with Clint Black. It's not a Clint Black concert; it's an evening with Clint Black. There are so many terrific country entertainers, and you could even take off the label country, just entertainers, and that's kind of what it will be with Clint Black. Just don't come in thinking that he's a country western act. One thing though, when you look at Clint and you look at pictures of Roy Rogers, they look like father and son. But that's where the western ends. So it's just think of Clint Black as a great composer and entertainer.